Hi class, I'm going to go over the next of kin assignment, which is intrapersonal relationships. So we're going to go to Canvas, go to your specific class, scroll down past group, and you'll see interpersonal relationships. Now, basically what I mean by intrapersonal relationship is a relationship you have with yourself. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be analyzing this film called Next of Kin, and you'll just be writing a paper for this. You're not going to record a speech, I've decided. In class we were going to, but given the situation, I don't think it's necessary. You've done enough with the narration already assignment earlier this semester. So the Dropbox has been moved to the 17th, which is a Friday by 4 p.m. So you have a couple days to get this done. Again, the film is right here on Canvas, and it'll just play right here. I lowered the audio, so don't worry, it's not that loud, but you can always, of course, lower your own volume as well if it's too loud at some point. So let's go over the specifications quickly. Download the PowerPoint. So I want you to analyze each of the main characters in this film, and are they sort of being mentally healthy or unhealthy is kind of what I'm getting at. And one of the important aspects of this assignment is that I think people who kind of struggle with mental health problems, oftentimes they are not looking at the world clearly. They're sort of looking at it through a lens. And the idea, again, of this is you analyzing these characters, but then for the final paragraph of the assignment, you're going to analyze yourself. When in my life have I been deceptive to myself? So basically analyze each of the characters. It's not a film review. I've seen this many times before. And then sort of, are they mentally healthy or mentally sick? Why or why not? Include examples from the film that prove this. And then finally, from your own personal experiences, where either you or someone you knew engaged in self-deception, and list the consequences of such behavior. Can be negative or positive. So one of the main character in this film, Peter, he is a 23-year-old guy who lives at home, and he basically is mistaken for a doctor one day, and he gets the chance to review these videotapes that these families who were seeking psychological help had produced, and he comes across one particular family, the Darians, an immigrant family who had, because they were so poor when they moved to Canada, they had to give their son up for adoption. And now, years later, they have an older daughter named Aza, who they kept, but the family is strained because of this. They gave Bedros up when he was just a baby. So Peter, he sees this videotape, and he gets the idea that he wants to pretend to be their long lost son. And so he meets up with them, and they, for whatever reason, they believe him, even though he looks nothing like what they look like. And it's pretty much obvious that he is not their son, but for whatever reason they choose to believe it, because I guess it makes them happy. And is that good or is that bad? So the main characters is, again, Peter / Bedros. He's the protagonist. Mentally healthy or not. List examples from the film. George Darian, he's the pretend father. Sonia Darian, she is the pretend mother. And then Aza is the pretend sister. And then the Mr. and Mrs. Foster, you can analyze as one character because they're the biological parents. They're only in the film for a short amount of time. So again, each of those, you're going to analyze each of these characters. This should be at least 2 pages long, 2 to 3 pages. And it's just the paper then. So the final paragraph will be, when have you ever deceived yourself? And then you'll upload that to the Dropbox. Let me know if you have any other questions.